Sometimes people don't want to hear the truth because they don't want their illusions destroyed. Without music, life would be a mistake. It is not a lack of love, but a lack of friendship that makes unhappy marriages. One should die proudly when it is no longer possible to live proudly. A thought comes when it will, not when I will. We love life not because we are used to living, but because we are used to loving. Love is blind. Friendship closes its eyes. He who climbs upon the highest mountains laughs at all tragedies, real or imaginary. The higher we soar, the smaller we appear to those who cannot fly. The demand to be loved is the greatest of all arrogant presumptions. What is the truth but a lie agreed upon? Whatever is done for love always occurs beyond good and evil. One must be a sea to receive a polluted stream without becoming impure. I'm not upset that you lied to me. I'm upset that from now on I can't believe you. No one can construct for you the bridge on which precisely you must cross the stream of life. No one but you yourself alone. I know of no better life purpose than to perish in attempting the great and the impossible. Today, as always, men fall into two groups, slaves and free men. Whoever does not have 2/3 of his day for himself is a slave, whatever he may be, a statesman, a businessman, an official, or a scholar. In every real man, a child is hidden that wants to play. The author must keep his mouth shut when his work starts to speak. The most common lie is that which one lies to himself. Lying to others is relatively an exception. Nothing on earth consumes a man more quickly than the passion of resentment. What is great in man is that he is a bridge and not a goal. Remorse. Never yield to remorse, but at once tell yourself. Remorse would simply mean adding to the first act of stupidity a second. There is always some madness in love, but there is also always some reason in madness. The surest way to corrupt a youth is to instruct him to hold in higher esteem those who think alike than those who think differently. Whenever I climb, I am followed by a dog called ego. Underneath this reality in which we live and have our being, another and altogether different reality lies concealed. Talking much about oneself can also be a means to conceal oneself. What does your conscience say? You should become the person you are. One repays a teacher badly if one always remains nothing but a pupil. In heaven, all the interesting people are missing. Perhaps I know best, why it is man alone who laughs. He alone suffers so deeply that he had to invent laughter. The man of knowledge must be able not only to love his enemies, but also to hate his friends. When we are tired, we are attacked by ideas we conquered long ago. Silence is worse. All truths that are kept silent become poisonous. Every deep thinker is more afraid of being understood than of being misunderstood. All I need is a sheet of paper and something to write with, and then I can turn the world upside down. Thoughts are the shadows of our feelings, always darker, emptier, and simpler. In truth, there was only one Christian and he died on the cross. Be careful, lest in casting out your demon, you exercise the best thing in you. All truly great thoughts are conceived while walking. There are no beautiful surfaces without a terrible depth. There will always be rocks in the road ahead of us. They will be stumbling blocks or stepping stones. It all depends on how you use them. The true man wants two things, danger and play. For that reason, he wants woman as the most dangerous plaything. A good writer possesses not only his own spirit, but also the spirit of his friends. Is man merely a mistake of God's, or God merely a mistake of man? A thought, even a possibility, can shatter and transform us. The snake which cannot cast its skin has to die. As well the minds which are prevented from changing their opinions, they cease to be mind. There are no facts, only interpretations. He who has a why to live for can bear almost any how. We should consider every day lost on, which we have not danced at least once.